Your urge is growing. Palworld installed. What are you waiting for?
I don't know.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey, I've been feeling the exact same way, and that's exactly why today I have 5 tips to get you back into Palworld. It doesn't matter if you've been feeling too anxious to reinstall the game, or you're rip-roaring and ready to go, but don't know where to start. Don't worry, I have something for all of you. You know, a lot has changed since Palworld launch. We've got rainbow passives, we've got the PAL expeditions, we got new PALs, legendary schematics, we've got changes to old tech, we've got new tech, we've got new game settings. It's actually wild how much has actually changed. And yeah, there have been some annoying changes too, thanks to that ongoing Nintendo lawsuit. Let's get to the first tip. This one's for all returning players. Take your time with a fresh playthrough. Seriously, no rush, no pressure, especially if you're like me and get anxious just thinking about all the stuff waiting for you on your main save. I got base building, remodeling, catching, and breeding new pals. Yeah, it can feel like a lot real fast. I've even caught myself hopping onto other games just to avoid it all. So, whether it takes you 5 minutes or 5 hours to feel ready to hop onto your main, that's okay. Take your time, get reconnected. Then, when you're ready, your main world will be waiting. But here's the thing. Sometimes you just need to rip the Band-Aid off, jump back in, mess around, take in the scenery. This game is gorgeous, and when you start fresh, there's no expectations, no stress, you just get to chill. Plus, it's a great way to get your muscle memory back. You'll start remembering the controls, the mechanics, and all the little things you used to do without even thinking. And with that, all those good memories, they come rushing back too. A lot of us forget how peaceful Palworld can be. We get so caught up on grinding or chasing our big goals that we lose that chill, exploratory feeling the game had when we first started. It's also a ton of fun if you bring a friend too. That brings me to my second tip. For those of you who are ready to start, don't know where to begin. All right, now that you've dipped your toes back in with a fresh playthrough and are feeling more comfortable, it's decision time. Do you restart completely or hop back into your old save? Here's what I recommend. Take a look at that old save. See how far you've made it. Were you deep into breeding? Do you have a base you were proud of? Or does it feel like a total mess that'd be easier to leave behind? Really think about whether it's worth continuing or if it might be more fun to start fresh and do things better this time around. And hey, there's no wrong answer. It's all about what's going to keep the game fun for you. But before you decide, let me tell you about something that might make your choice easier. The Global PAL Box. This is a game changer. The Global PAL Box is available to everyone right from the start, and it lets you transfer PALs between your different worlds. Yep, that means you don't have to leave behind the amazing PALs you've spent hours breeding. I mean, seriously, there is no way I'm ever breeding an Alpha Belenoir Libero again. I'm serious, it's not happening. Here's how it works. Jump into your old save, build the Global PAL Box, then drop in as many PALs that you want to bring with you. Then in your new playthrough, build the Global PAL Box again. And boom, you have access to all those PALs right away. Now you're free to start over with a clean slate, or you could join a friend's server to become the group's PAL breeder, or you could be ready to roll into battle with your strongest team ready to dominate. All right, so you've brushed off the rust, made a choice about your save, and you're locked in. Perfect time to rebuild your momentum. This tip is all about getting your base, farms, and breeding operations back on track and catching up on everything while you're at it. Start by getting those farms producing again. Food, cakes, ingots, all that good stuff. The sooner you get back into the rhythm of daily tasks, the easier it'll be to hit those goals you've set for yourself. While you're doing that, look at ways to upgrade your setup with some of the new tech in the game. There's a lot of cool stuff now that can make your life a lot easier. For example, upgrade your incubators from basic or electric to large-scale electric egg incubators. With all the new passive that have been added, you might want to rebreed your base, ranch, or battle pals to improve efficiency, or make them stronger. Trust me, the upgrades are worth it. Thinking about relocating your base? Now's a great time, especially with all the new mining sites. You're not locked into building near resources anymore. And hey, if you want to go full interior designer and pretty up the place, do it. There's new building pieces and layout options that make for some gorgeous bases. Plus, more efficient designs are out there too if you're the min-maxing type. And while you're grinding all this out, throw on some Palworld YouTube videos. There's so much to learn, and you can skip a lot of the frustration by seeing how others are handling things. I highly recommend checking out creators like Captain Zector, the Pal Professor, Palworld Raids, Crimson Builds, Azalea Games, Vilestride Plays. These folks know so much about the game, and they put out incredible guides, tips, and inspiration to help you step up your game. I'll leave their links in the description. Make sure to show them some love and let them know I sent you. All right, now that your base and game plan is coming together, let's switch up gears with a tip for casual players or those easing back into their Palworld adventure. Okay, listen up. Palworld has a lot going on. You've got pals to catch, armies to breed, schematics to grind, cakes to bake, farms to run. Before you know it, you're sitting in a dark room at 3 a.m., surrounded by half-baked cakes and injured pals, whispering to yourself, just one more legendary schematic. Let's pump the brakes. You don't need to 100% this game by next weekend. You're not trying to become the Pal League champion overnight. Unless you are, in which case, respect. But still, this game gives you the freedom to play how you want. One week, you're an explorer catching random pals with no plan. The next, you're retiring to farm life, raising livestock and arguing with your work pals like a grumpy old rancher. Maybe crafting is your jam, and you're forging gear like a master blacksmith. Or maybe you're out there bounty hunting like John Wick. And yeah, maybe you do want to be the very best, like no one ever was. But remember, there's no Professor Oak breathing down your neck here. Go at your own pace, learn as you go, and don't fall into the tutorial rabbit hole unless you really need to. TLDR, play for fun, not for stress, unless stress is fun for you. In that case, you might already be a raid boss. All right, now let's talk to the elite trainers out there. The ones who don't just catch pals, they genetically optimize them. The ones who don't settle for a base, they build Pal Taj Mahals. If you're out here trying to flex on the server like a gym leader with a YouTube channel, this one's for you. Don't half-ass anything, full-ass everything. Max your tech, upgrade your gear, optimize your breeding lines like you're running a Pal daycare crossed with a science lab. Study the meta. Watch those content creators I mentioned earlier. Figure out what works and why, then make it better. You're not just playing the game anymore. You're rewriting the rulebook. Your goal, perfect IVs, legendary weapons, bases so efficient, they practically run themselves. Armies so powerful, the raid bosses throw in the towel before the fight starts. And once you've done all that, come back and teach me. I'll bring the snacks. All right, that's it. You're ready, young Padawan, or trainer, or Pal Whisperer, whatever you want to call yourself. Get out there and explore the Palpico Silence. Build, battle, farm, chill, however you roll, make it yours. And hey, if this video helped you out, be a champ and hit that like button. Subscribe for more and drop a comment to let me know how it's going. And as my mom always says, be a good person. It doesn't cost you anything, but it might just make you legendary. Catch you next time, and may your next pal be a shiny one, or at least not an aggressively lazy one.